maybe there could be a educational nonprofit for the insurance piece. Interesting. I like that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
So
I think real quick, I think kind of a blended model for applying it to restaurants, because CSA, that typically the implication is that's going to be like a share for a family of diversified vegetables. But I think it would be simpler both for the farmer and for the restaurant if you didn't call it a CSA, but more called it like a contract written up in the winter, where it's like, we're agreeing to produce 20 pounds of kale, 30 pounds of carrots, whatever numbers, these many pounds of vegetables per week for you. And then they prepay for all those vegetables, and then you just deliver those vegetables weekly. So
they prepay when? Just curious.
In the spring before they get any food. So that's how the CSA model works.
They prepay before the seeds even go in the ground?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I mean, like most of them, yeah.
Okay.
Typically, like we had our payment due by May, early May.
Yep.
So before most things go in, yeah.
Okay, so an established restaurant has their financials and their numbers from the previous year of how many people ate. They could estimate a budget of what's going to be the following year and what they're going to need. And so they could draft a contract based off of previous year's numbers on a seasonal level to estimate best case scenario. In the event that, because restaurants don't typically like to say they don't have any food, because then people stop coming and they complain and create bad reviews. In the event that the farm, in the event somebody didn't budget the right financials and they overshot it, can they order more from the farm? The farm has extra, right?
Of course, if that's communicated with proper lead time, and if the farmer has extra kale, for example.
Yeah.
I'm saying kale because that was like our main restaurant crop the past few years, so that's just what comes to mind.
Okay.
But most farmers who grow kale will have extra kale.
I got you. That's cool. And so let's say when you get a contract and it comes into you for your CSAs and your contracts, there's like, I know in livestock industry, typically they do a contract and 80% of their livestock goes to contract and 20% is kept for retail market. Is it the same for the farms typically that you've seen? Like, does the farm where you're at grow an extra 20% for...
We're pretty much the opposite of that. So our main market is retail, direct to consumer.
Okay.
And that's just so context dependent, and we just had a few, like 4 or 5 restaurants that we were delivering to.
What percentage is CSA? Do you have any CSA?
Of revenue, it was about